What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome back to the YouTube page. Guys, we are recording on a brand new camera right here. First time. I know it's going to be slightly different today, but we have perfect order release day. One of our first pallets just came in today. Of course, we are documenting the behind the scenes, showing you guys what it's like to actually run a Pokemon business. And yeah, let's start right off. Like I said, brand new camera, so forgive me. It's my first time recording here. We'll see what the quality's like. But we have finally MEO3. Let's zoom in right there. We got MEO3 booster box count. So we started receiving them. For those who don't know, perfect order is going to be split up into two waves. So this is just a small portion of our allocation. Some of the distributors, how they do it is they're going to ship you like a little bit in the beginning, and then they'll ship you way more when they get more product. I think that's just because there's not enough product to go around. So they're shipping, they're trying to get as much product to as many people essentially. But yeah, we have some booster boxes right here. These two cases, I believe those are the sleeved. So we got some of those. We got a lot of VTBs. One thing for the market that I'm noticing is with perfect order, they started printing way more of all these different side products. You can see right here the ME Elite Trainer box. They're printing way more Elite Trainer boxes. They actually switched how the Elite Trainer boxes are now being printed. They used to have like this paper insert thing. Now it's like a plastic. And I think that's just to automate, I guess, the fulfillment process. But we received significantly more ETBs this time around for perfect order, which I'm a fan of. I love the promo cards. So we got quite a lot of cases right here. Over here, you could see we have more booster boxes. A lot of these have been selling. What else we have in this delivery? Oh yeah, we have a lot of random side products as well here. So we got a lot of supplies in. As you guys can see here, these are like Caterpie play mats. We got play mats. We got binders, all sorts of stuff. This product I'm actually very hyped about. I don't think this is perfect order. This one might actually be Phantasmal Flames, but this is the mini portfolio. I think we're going to have it in one of these boxes. I'll show you guys in a moment here. But yeah, down here we got more booster boxes. And look at this. We just got the delivery in. Absolutely annihilated. That looks to be the 3-pack blisters with an orange sticker. I like how the Pokemon company is now using different stickers. For Ascended Heroes, it was like a turquoise color. Now we have orange. But yeah, you could see just absolutely tarnished those 3-pack blisters. And hey, this is what it's like, running a business, receiving products. It's sometimes people complain about this damage, but many times it just comes through freight and shipping. Like these guys, when they have so many pallets to deliver to all sorts of businesses, they don't care about your collectibles. Like they have a job, drop off the product, and that's about it. So for a lot of these larger pallets, we are receiving damaged goods, but hey, that's just the cost of running a business. Right here to the side, this looks to be a booster bundle case. If we go over here as well, I'm assuming this is going to be more booster bundle cases right here, the 3. We got more random side products, binders, etc. And, people are wondering like, hey, how are you able to get all these products? I wish I had a distributor. And I'm going to tell you guys, even if we go over here on this side, to be receiving this many ETBs or booster boxes in this market is just not going to happen, because you have to be able to just spend so much money on random products and nobody wants that quite frankly will not sell for you. And if as a business, you don't know how to sell those products, you're going to struggle. There's a lot of people right now that are entering the hobby that just have so much money, and they're like, hey, I could afford to spend $100,000 every single release. But, the reason why you need to slowly grow is because if you grow too fast, you could collapse. And a lot of these suppliers, they look at that, if you can't move these unwanted junk products when the market's slow, then you're not going to succeed when the market's hot. Because everybody's a genius in a bull market, when you're able to instantly double your money on any of these products. But there will come a time when these products will not be selling very hot. And I know that's hard to believe right now in 2026, but believe me, I've seen the market cycles. If you were here in the beginning of Scarlet Violet, these products were absolutely dead. Nobody wanted them. They sat, people couldn't sell them and instantly double their money. But yeah, that's just like a little bit what it's like running a business. Everybody's saying that they're going to play the games and they're going to buy all these products, but believe me, when the market slows down, a lot of people, they're not going to be buying this stuff. What else we have over here? ETBs. This, I don't know what this is. This, I think, actually might be a case of the check lane blisters. Again, absolutely destroyed here in shipping. But hey, that's what it's like. I think there's also, let me show you guys, a lot of people are wondering what it's like getting straight from a pallet delivery. I mean, look at that. That is perfect order booster, but you can't even tell that it's MEO3. I guess you could theoretically know because it's a first print case and it says not for sale before March 27th, and then you know that it's the March 27th release. But Yeah, brand new case. That one we're probably going to open up and just sell out the boxes individually. But let me show you guys actually some of the products that came in, because these are all sealed cases. Let me set the mic down right here. Hopefully you guys are still able to pick up the audio. But we have, here's an inside scoop. This product is sick. This is the mini portfolio. Look at that. Mega Charizard, Mega Gengar. This just looks insane. Absolutely awesome looking product right here. Huge fan of that. This one, I believe, comes with Phantasmal Flames packs. I could be wrong on that, but it's the mini portfolio, so it comes with the mini binders. But yeah, awesome product right there. We got a few of those in there. We have a loose booster box of Perfect Order right there as well. Very nice. And then this is what I'm talking about some of the random products. So, you know, you got to be able to purchase random things like sleeves and be able to sell these. And, you know, these are expensive wholesale. People think that stuff like this is cheap. That's a few dollars. Believe me, these products are expensive. And, you know, we buy by the case. But a lot of small businesses, like, they will not be able to sell or move these products, and that's why they're not going to receive high allocation. So that's just kind of how it works with a lot of these suppliers. But here's the main product, the Perfect Penis ETB. Look at that in all of its glory. Incredible. So yeah, we got a lot of these. I actually like the ETB here because the promo is sick. It's like a mini T-Rex. Very cool. You get the 9 booster packs as well. Sleeves, all that good stuff. ETBs they tend to perform very, very well. So yeah, I got a good bit of those. And then yeah, just all sorts of different sleeves. In this box, for whatever reason, they have all of the Venusaur ones, but we had a lot more products come in. These right here might be Charizard. I'm seeing orange. Let's see if we can pull those out. Yeah, these right here are the Charizard sleeves. So just all sorts of stuff. And, you know, whatever they come out with, like, we're going to buy. They just came out with, these are binders right here as well. These might be the Perfect Order 4 count. But, you know, we buy all this stuff, regardless if it sells or not. This is difficult recording with one hand, but let's show you guys. Yeah, so it's like if you want to get booster box and all this hot stuff, you also have to buy the garbage, okay? Like we're buying hundreds of these, okay? Does anybody want these? Probably not. Probably not. But if you want to maintain good relationships, you got to take the jug. And that's why the distributors, they love working with us. That's why suppliers love working with us, because we're easygoing. We will always buy any product that you want us to buy. And that's why a lot of people like to work with us, because, you know, when you're operating out of good faith, the suppliers, they see that, you know, and they're gonna reward you with the hot products, because not everybody's willing to do that. So there's some free game for some small businesses who are trying to expand. But right now, regardless of where you are, you're probably not going to be receiving a lot of products anyways. I have a buddy who spent actually like 50 grand on trash like this, random binders, playmats, supplies, just, you know, quite frankly, stuff that people don't really care about. And when his allocation came for Perfect Order, I think he told me he got 2 booster boxes. He got 2 booster boxes, and then he got like 3 ETBs or something like that. So he'll make like $200 or $300 profit, but then it's like he's sitting on 50 grand worth of stuff. So it's like right now is just not a good time to be working from with you know, wholesalers, distributors, etc. I think you're better off just finding opportunity in other ways in the market, whether that be singles, slabs, etc. This is a really weird recording with this camera right here. I'm moving this around, but yeah. Sorry guys, first time, like I said, first time under this new camera. I'm like trying to zoom in right now on the booster box. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of practice using this, but yeah, the booster boxes are probably gonna be the most popular thing, but prices are holding up rather well. We had a price tag of about $200, $220 as of today, and yeah, products seem to be doing all right. I think Perfect Order as a release will hold up just fine. ETBs holding at the about $80, $90, $100 range. Same thing, very sustainable price. And yeah, Perfect Order should be a solid release. Moving onwards, we're gonna have Chaos Rising. Chaos Rising should do pretty well as well. And then after that, we're supposed to have a Rayquaza set, which is going to put us in a frenzy again. So, you know, Mark is just continuing 2026, documenting the journey, showing you guys what it's like. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure to drop it in the comments here. As always, make sure to subscribe. Seeing the subscriber count, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate everyone who watches these videos, you know, sees the documentation of the process, etc. As always, links in the description below if you guys want to support the channel. And with that, we'll catch you on the next one.